Most people think circulation problems start in the legs, but in reality, they start much earlier, long before pain, numbness, or weakness appear. They start silently, inside the blood vessels, after meals that look completely normal. Meals you may have eaten for years without a second thought. And for seniors, this silent damage is one of the main reasons circulation gets worse even when doctors say everything looks under control. Poor circulation does not suddenly appear one day. It builds slowly. At first, it feels like cold feet at night, then maybe some tingling in the toes. Later, heaviness in the legs when walking. Slower healing, less endurance. Because these changes happen gradually, most seniors are told this is just part of getting older. What almost no one explains is that repeated sugar spikes are quietly damaging blood vessels every single day. A sugar spike is not the same as having high blood sugar all the time. Many people misunderstand this. You can have normal fasting sugar and still experience damaging spikes after meals. After you eat certain foods, sugar enters the bloodstream rapidly. The faster and higher it rises, the more stress it places on blood vessels. This stress triggers inflammation and oxidative damage, especially in older adults whose vessels are already less flexible. After the age of 60, blood vessels naturally lose elasticity. They become stiffer and more fragile. When sugar spikes repeatedly hit those vessels, the inner lining becomes irritated. Over time, this lining stops responding properly. It cannot relax when it should. Blood flow becomes restricted. Oxygen delivery decreases. This is how circulation slowly declines from the inside out. What makes this especially dangerous is that the damage starts in the smallest blood vessels. These tiny vessels feed nerves, skin, and muscles, particularly in the feet and legs. When they are damaged, symptoms appear there first. Tingling, burning, coldness, weakness. Many seniors assume this is nerve damage alone, but circulation damage and nerve damage are deeply connected. Sugar spikes also thicken the blood over time. This makes it harder for blood to move smoothly through narrow vessels. The heart has to work harder. Pressure increases. Circulation becomes less efficient. This combination is one of the reasons seniors feel tired or weak even with minimal activity. Another overlooked effect is how sugar spikes affect nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen. Repeated spikes reduce nitric oxide availability. Without it, vessels stay tight. Blood flow is restricted. This directly worsens circulation in the legs, arms, and brain. Now here is something very important. These sugar spikes often come from foods that do not taste sweet. Bread, crackers, breakfast cereals, potatoes, rice, fruit juice, low-fat snacks. Foods that break down quickly into sugar inside the body. For seniors, digestion changes with age, making sugar absorption faster and insulin response slower. The result is sharper spikes from the same foods you may have eaten for decades. This is why so many seniors say, "I do not eat sweets, but my circulation is getting worse." Sugar spikes are not about sugar taste. They are about how fast food turns into glucose in your bloodstream. Over time, repeated spikes damage circulation in the brain as well. Reduced blood flow contributes to dizziness, poor concentration, and brain fog. Many seniors notice they feel mentally tired or foggy after meals without realizing sugar is the trigger. The brain depends on stable circulation, and spikes disrupt that stability. At this point, I want to pause and speak directly to you. If you have noticed cold feet, tingling, leg weakness, slower healing, or mental fog, and no one ever explained that sugar spikes could be involved, you are not imagining things. So pause the video right now and comment this exact sentence below. Copy and paste it. My circulation has been getting worse, and I never knew sugar spikes could cause this. Your comment helps other seniors recognize the same symptoms and helps this information reach people who truly need it. Now let me be very clear about something. Medications alone cannot protect circulation if sugar spikes continue. Blood pressure pills and cholesterol drugs do not undo daily vascular irritation. This is why many seniors feel frustrated. They follow medical advice, take their prescriptions, and still feel circulation declining. The root cause was never fully addressed. This is also why average blood sugar numbers can be misleading. You may be told your A1C is acceptable, but that number does not show how high your sugar rises after meals. It hides spikes. And those spikes are what damage circulation the most. If you are finding this explanation eye-opening, there is a reason. Most people are never taught how sugar affects circulation this way. That is exactly why this channel exists. And before we go any further, I need you to do something important. If you want more videos that explain what is really damaging circulation in seniors and what actually helps protect blood flow, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Most people watching are not subscribed, and that means they miss information that could help them preserve mobility, comfort, and independence. Subscribing costs nothing, but it ensures you keep receiving guidance made specifically for people over 60. In the next part, we are going to break down which sugar spikes are the most dangerous, why timing matters so much after 60, and what specific daily habits quietly worsen circulation without people realizing it. One of the most dangerous things about sugar spikes is that most seniors experience them every day without ever realizing it. They are not dramatic. They do not always cause immediate symptoms. But inside the body, they act like repeated micro-injuries to the circulatory system. Each spike slightly damages blood vessels, and over years, that damage accumulates until circulation noticeably declines. The most harmful sugar spikes are not random. They follow patterns. They happen at specific times of the day, and after specific food combinations. Morning spikes are especially damaging for seniors because insulin sensitivity is often lower early in the day. Many people start their morning with foods that digest very quickly: toast, cereal, juice, fruit, oatmeal made the wrong way. These foods raise sugar rapidly when the body is least prepared to handle it. Lunch spikes are also common, especially when meals are built around refined carbohydrates without enough protein or fat to slow digestion. Sandwiches, crackers, chips, soups with bread, these combinations create sharp rises followed by crashes. Seniors often feel sleepy, weak, or mentally foggy afterward, not realizing circulation has just taken another hit. Dinner spikes can be just as harmful, particularly because they affect circulation during the night. When sugar remains elevated or unstable overnight, blood vessels stay inflamed for hours. This interferes with healing and repair processes that normally happen during sleep. Poor night circulation contributes to cold feet, leg discomfort, and restless sleep. What makes these spikes especially destructive after 60 is that recovery time is slower. In younger bodies, vessels can bounce back more quickly. In older adults, inflammation lingers. The lining of the vessels remains irritated longer. This creates a chronic state of reduced blood flow that never fully resets. Another factor that worsens sugar spikes is eating carbohydrates alone. When carbs are consumed without protein or fat, glucose enters the bloodstream rapidly. Seniors often do this unintentionally with snacks, crackers, fruit alone, low-fat yogurt. Even foods that look light or healthy can cause sharp spikes when eaten by themselves. Stress also amplifies sugar spikes. Emotional stress, poor sleep, and chronic worry raise stress hormones that push sugar higher. This means that even moderate meals can cause larger spikes during periods of stress. Many seniors underestimate how much mental and emotional strain affects circulation through sugar instability. Medications can also interact with sugar spikes. Some drugs affect insulin sensitivity or digestion speed. Others mask symptoms without addressing the underlying issue. This is why some seniors feel like their circulation worsens, despite doing everything they are told. The combination of diet, stress, and medication creates spikes that go unnoticed. Now I want you to stop for a moment and think about your own day. Think about breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner. Think about how you feel afterward. If you notice heaviness in your legs, cold feet, tingling, or mental fog after meals, that is not coincidence. So pause the video and comment this exact sentence below. Copy and paste it. I feel worse after meals. and now I understand why. Your comment helps others realize they are not alone and helps this message reach seniors who are struggling silently. It is also important to understand that circulation damage from sugar spikes is not limited to the legs. The eyes, kidneys, and brain are also affected. Reduced blood flow contributes to vision changes, declining kidney function, and cognitive issues. This is why sugar spikes are such a serious issue even for people who are not diagnosed with diabetes. Another hidden danger is that sugar spikes make blood thicker and stickier over time. This increases the risk of clots and further restricts circulation. Combined with vessel stiffness, this creates a dangerous environment for the heart and brain. The frustrating part is that many seniors are never taught to look at sugar patterns. They are given average numbers and told they are fine. But averages hide extremes. It is the extremes that damage circulation the most. If this information is helping you see your health differently, make sure you subscribe to this channel now. Most viewers are not subscribed, and that means they miss explanations that could help them protect their circulation, mobility, and independence. Subscribing ensures you continue receiving clear, senior-focused guidance instead of generic advice. In the next part, we are going to talk about what actually reduces these sugar spikes, what daily changes protect circulation, and how seniors can improve blood flow without extreme diets or dangerous approaches. This is where solutions begin to take shape. Most seniors feel a sense of relief when they finally understand that circulation problems are not random and not inevitable. When sugar spikes are reduced, the body often responds faster than people expect, especially after 60. This happens because the damage was ongoing, not permanent. Once the daily irritation slows down, blood vessels begin to behave differently. Inflammation decreases. Blood flows more smoothly. Oxygen reaches tissues more efficiently. The first real shift happens when meals stop triggering sharp sugar rises. This does not require extreme dieting. It requires changing how foods are combined and timed. When carbohydrates are eaten together with protein and healthy fats, sugar enters the bloodstream more slowly. This single adjustment reduces stress on blood vessels significantly. Seniors who make this change often notice fewer symptoms after meals, less heaviness in the legs, and more stable energy. Another powerful change is spacing meals appropriately. Constant snacking keeps sugar elevated and prevents the body from stabilizing. Allowing enough time between meals gives blood vessels a break from constant irritation. This rest period matters more with age because recovery is slower. Even small adjustments here can improve circulation over time. Movement also plays a critical role, but not in the way many people think. Gentle, consistent movement helps blood vessels respond better. Walking after meals, even briefly, helps muscles absorb glucose and reduces spikes. This directly protects circulation in the legs and feet. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency and safety. Hydration is another overlooked factor. Dehydration thickens the blood and worsens circulation. Many seniors are chronically underhydrated due to reduced thirst or medication effects. Proper hydration helps blood flow more easily through small vessels, improving circulation and reducing strain on the heart. Stress management matters more than most people realize. Chronic stress raises sugar levels even without food. It keeps blood vessels constricted and inflamed. Calming the nervous system helps stabilize sugar and improves circulation indirectly. This is why seniors often notice improvement when they sleep better or reduce daily stressors. Now let me be very clear. Improving circulation does not mean eliminating all carbohydrates or living in fear of food. It means understanding how your aging body responds and making adjustments that work with it instead of against it. Seniors who focus on reducing sugar spikes often experience better walking endurance, warmer feet, clearer thinking, and more confidence in daily movement. If you are watching this and thinking, "No one ever explained this to me before," you are not alone. Most people are never taught how sugar spikes affect circulation this deeply. That knowledge changes how you approach your health. So pause the video right now and comment this exact sentence below. Copy and paste it. I am going to pay attention to sugar spikes to protect my circulation. Your comment helps other seniors see that change is possible and encourages them to take action as well. And before we finish, I want to speak to those of you who are watching but not subscribed. This channel exists to explain what doctors often do not have time to explain, especially for people over 60. If you want more videos about circulation, blood sugar, blood pressure, and protecting your independence as you age, make sure you subscribe to this channel now. Most viewers are not subscribed, and subscribing helps you stay informed and helps this channel reach more seniors who need this information. Take a moment after this video to observe how you feel after meals. Notice your legs, your feet, your energy, and your clarity. These signals matter. They are your body communicating with you. Circulation damage does not happen overnight, and improvement does not require miracles. It requires understanding and consistency. When sugar spikes are controlled, blood vessels are protected. When vessels are protected, circulation improves. And when circulation improves, quality of life follows. Thank you for staying with me until the end.